Yeah, I'm here today to tell you about Le New Black, which is a company that we founded in 2009. Actually, whether you work in the fashion industry or not, you all have an idea of Fashion Week. You all have images of models, of front row, of Anna Wintour with sunglasses. You all know something about Fashion Week. But what you probably don't know if you don't work in the fashion industry is that behind the fashion weeks, behind the catwalks, you have a crucial moment for the B2B players, which are the brands and the buyers, the retailers. At fashion weeks, you have catwalks, but you also have trade shows and showrooms. It's a very short moment of time. It's maybe from 2-3 days to 10 days in Paris, in London, in New York, in all the fashion capitals. And in this very private space, you have fashion brands who show the collections of next season to retailers from everywhere in the world. To give you an example, we just started the Spring-Summer 2015 season last week in Paris, but 2 weeks before in London and then in Florence, the trade show PT. So if you are a brand, you have to show your collection and meet the maximum of buyers, the maximum of retailers. So you will go to a trade show or to a showroom to show your collection and sell it. You have from June to October to do it, June to October 2014, depending, of course, of your deadline of order. And your quantities, once you have them, you will produce them, and you will deliver them to the stores from January 2015. So this is to give you a rough idea, because all the brands and all the buyers have a specific way of working. But this is the general calendar that we use in this industry. So if you are a brand, you probably start, if you do menswear, for example, you start with London, because London is a great place to showcase your collection in June. But then you can go to PT in Florence, to Paris Fashion Week. You can go to Berlin, Copenhagen, New York in between. So all along the season, you have many, many fashion capitals where you can and you should attend. So these fashion weeks are actually a crucial moment for brands and retailers, because it's where the turnover on next season is decided. So it's a big moment of pressure for brands and retailers, of course, and it's also very short and very dense. So this B2B fashion industry, which is probably the most impactful in terms of trends and economy, is surprisingly very old-fashioned in terms of way of working, in terms of habits. To give you an idea, this B2B fashion industry depends on physical events. So as I just told you, if you are a brand or a retailer, you have to travel all over the world to meet each other and to view collections, of course. So these crucial moments are, you have to be there, you have to go there. Since the 60s and 70s, the B2B fashion industry is organized around these physical events. But since maybe 20 years, the number of Fashion Week has multiplied. So you have Fashion Weeks in many new capitals, like Berlin and Copenhagen. It was the new capitals since the last 15 years. But in every fashion capital, you have more and more showrooms, more and more trade shows. So the choice for brands and for retailers is huge, actually, today. And also, if you are a brand and you choose a trade show, you choose to participate to a trade show, if you go to a trade show, you will see that the brands, they sit at their booth and they will probably use printed Excel files to note the quantities. They will give this Excel file to the retailer who just placed an order, and then they will maybe have an exchange by email, sending to each other PDF and Excel. So all this leads to a lack of organization, a lack of efficiency, a waste of time, a waste of energy, and a lot of expenses. Because if you want to attend all this event to meet each other, you just explode your budget. Actually, I have 10 years of experience in the fashion industry. I spent 4 years organizing a trade show called Rendez-Vous. It was in Paris from 2005 to 2009, so that's why I had an insight on this industry. It was a great opportunity for me to discover how brands and retailers work, to understand how the trade shows and showrooms are organized all over the planet, and also to see this lack of organization, to see also this waste of energy, all this plane, this shipping, all these boxes sent from a place to another on the planet. In terms of pollution, the fashion weeks create a lot of waste. So yeah, I could see the lack of organization, the creation of pollution all over the planet. And yeah, I could see that also there was a real gap between the way we work, the way we live, our daily habits, and the way this B2B fashion industry works. At that time, you had Net-a-Porter and Yoox that were booming. So the B2C revolution was made. And I could see at my trade show all the brands and the buyers still working with line sheet and jumping from a plane to another to try to meet each other. And sometimes missing each other just because too much snow or too much rain, so they couldn't make business together. So I started thinking of an idea of an online fashion trade show. It was not very clear at that time, but also in 2008, the financial crisis pushed everybody to realize the waste of energy and the lack of efficiency in the B2B fashion industry. We all realized progressively that the ancient models were not enough anymore. So all this experience, the financial crisis, and also the fact that I met my partner today, Bernard Colombel, who is the CTO of Le New Black, lead us to this idea. Why not an online B2B platform? Why not a place where the fashion brands and the retailers, all these great brands that I could meet all over the planet, emerging to established, could meet great retailers, the trendsetters, people who decide the trends of tomorrow. But a place where they could meet 24/7 and work together, do business and exchange. So we started to be totally obsessed with this idea, and we decided to do it. So we launched it, and we wanted it to be a 24/7 fashion week. And finally, it became more than that. It became a place where brands rent an online showroom, a B2B online showroom, to show and sell their collections. And they choose the window that they prefer. They choose the online trade show, or they choose the online showroom, because we also respect the culture and the habits of this industry, of course. So in this intelligent B2B showroom, the brand is going to introduce its network of sales managers, agents, distributors, retailers. Then the brand will be able to optimize its prospection with using innovative sales tools. They can send selections, they can send purchase orders, private invitations to retailers. Then when the sales are coming, when the trade shows and showrooms are starting, they can take the orders directly on the iPad with this, with Le New Black, with our ordering tool. After the sales, they can track also the visit of the buyers. What are the best products? What are the best visits? So it's a tool that they can use all along the season, before, during, and after the sales, to optimize their sales strategy, to optimize their trade shows and showrooms that are big investment. And also, it's a tool that they can fully integrate to their organization. They can export all the informations. We can create bridges for them to plug with our system and integrate it fully. And for the retailer, it's the occasion to discover the best brands of the planet from the comfort of their hotel or their office. It's the occasion to place order online if they don't travel, to review the collection after the trade shows, and to place order online. And all these orders are automatically saved in the back office of the brand and the buyer. So for all of these brands, it's a gain of time, and Le New Black has become a wholesale booster. Today, Le New Black, after 5 years of activities, has reached a momentum. We have 200 brands using the platform, more and more brands every month. We have 4,000 retailers from everywhere in the world using this online tool, and institutions supporting our activity. So today it's the momentum not only in our activity, which is increasing, but also in terms of market. The market has validated our intuition. What was an intuition is became a reality. Now we have a market, an online B2B market with strong competitions and lively competitions from the US or from Europe, where physical trade shows also launched their online B2B tool to complete their offer and to help brands and buyers to work in a better way. So thank you for listening to us. We have a workshop this afternoon, beginning of the afternoon. If you want to learn more about our tool or our strategy, we are here with Bernard Coulombel to tell you more and to discuss things with you, all these things with you. Thank you for your attention.
Right. And then you back.